Right, I'm live. The announcer is just casually talking about Lewis Hamilton.
What does the NS actually say? He always rambles on the same thing I hear in the background.
He said something about Lewis Hamilton breaking 4 world records.
Yeah, I keep hearing him saying about. I remember once him saying like a number of strange records or something.
Yeah, I mean, he has all the records, doesn't he?
He sounds like some bloke I've heard before as well on YouTube. I don't know. Have you ever watched Chain Bear F1 YouTube channel?
No.
He sounds like the guy announcing. I swear they got him to do those speaker things.
Right then, the first person out on track is Henon, followed by Mama Zelda.
I'm gonna wait for the server to ping everyone to introduce myself.
How long until someone says is stream up?
I won't be surprised if someone says it now.
Right then, Henon is about to start his lap. First lap of the day. We're doing on board. And then Henon's starting the lap then. Keeps it tight enough for turn 1 and 2. Nice and close to the wall. I think a lot of drivers are going to have a lot of issues through that sector 1. I think it's just really difficult. I can't do it in time trials, I hate it.
Should be able to be heard on the stream.
The yellow flag, I think that's Mama Zelda who spun around his lap he has. But yeah, they're heading on to finish his lap. First lap of the day is the benchmark. What can he set? I think a guaranteed pole is a 127 something. But
below 127.
yeah, well, yeah. Right, that's the benchmark then. Razor Fishy beating that by 7/10 quite comfortably. Input 1:07. I think that's a Haas coming through. This is Aiden Jones to finish his lap. It doesn't look like it's quite that fast. 1:30.
There we go. The entire server's been pinged finally.
Boom, boom, boom. Who's on one?
Hooper's
in. Yeah. Will he go again or will he pit?
FNCO Tom is on the lap.
Yellow flags ahead. I think that's just the car going slow.
That was a good time. I'm looking at the constructor standings in Division 2, and Mercedes, Aston Martin, and AlphaTauri are the only teams yet to score points this season.
Ooh.
And we do not have any Mercedes or AlphaTauri drivers.
Oh.
We have one Aston Martin driver here, and one representing.
Mercedes and AlphaTauri gonna get the TP sacked, are they?
Ando's gonna lose his job.
Oh. Isn't it not combined with both divisions, or?
Yes, it is combined with both divisions,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're also doing that one in Division 1, so... Not looking good for us.
FNCO Tone with a 129.6. Not a bad lap, but it looks like a low 28 to a low or high 27 is the benchmark. Which looks like to be Fraser Fisher is going to most likely get himself in that. With his first lap being a 128.1. Which is faster than my time trial.
Hooper's on a really slow one, I think he's gonna pit.
Yeah.
In terms of the drivers' standings, you have 4 drivers within 5 points of each other. EJ Mack, Fraser Fishy, Mitro, and Emford. Mitro's not here today.
No.
You have Aiden Jones replacing him, who ironically also has 25 points, but he's not in the standings because he's just a reserve. But he won round 1. And, yeah, and Hooper's out. Oh, that's a big crash. I caught
out.
He must have lost it, and he's out.
Is he the only Ferrari member here? Yeah.
He is. That's qualifying over for Ferrari.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. There's 11 people here. He's going to start 11th. It's, you know.
A lot of debris as well. So you gotta take it slowly there at Haas.
Everyone here has a chance at points, whether it's 1 point or 2 points. No.
Front right suspension dangling from his car. Front wing completely chopped off, along with the front right wheel. Yeah, big impact.
Right.
That was like Mick Schumacher in real life.
Mama Zelda is going to set a lap. What can Mama Zelda pull off? Right. Monzo actually getting a purple sector 1 there. Or unless that's just a personal best. I don't know. Oh, he does hit the wall, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it's easy to lose the car.
He was just hugging the wall there. Whether that's lost him too much time, I'm not sure.
That corner's really difficult on this year's game.
Yeah. Oh, there's a car going low. That's just letting him pass.
Along with this next corner he's about to take, because that curb on the exit's not as flat as it used to be last year. It's easy to lose the car there, but he makes it through.
Right then. What time is Mamazzola about to set? Doesn't do a Max Verstappen. Keeps it out of the wall very nicely. 29.2. Puts him up into P4. So there's a lot of room for improvement for a lot of these drivers. With Fraser Fishy is just 7 tenths or a second faster than most of these drivers already on his first lap. We could be looking at a... Oh, I think Sammy Lee actually hits the wall there. I think he has the back out. Jaffa Cake is going to set his first lap of the qualifying in the Haas.
Doesn't look exceptionally fast. It's only P8.
So far, there's only 2 drivers in the 128. So maybe... I don't know, I think Fraser Fisher is going to smash his... He might get the best time here, he might absolutely smash it. Keep an eye on him. Who else is on the lap? Heading on, he's 2 tenths faster. Coming to the line.
Won't be enough to be Fraser Fishy.
Improves by a tenth, but just not close enough to Fraser, like you said. Who else is on the lap? No one else is currently on a fast lap. Oh, what's happened there? Just Perez just crashed in the pit lane, but his car completely stopped on the pit entry, but his car got moving just then. Looks like we got some pit stop bugs again going into that entry. DJ's on a lap. Aiden Jones is starting a lap. Mferk's just got a purple sector 2. Going down the last, well, one of the last DRS straight.
Oh, he missed the apex. Might be because of that Haas.
One 130. So maybe that Haas did lose in time, but who knows? Would it? I don't think it would have cost them that much time though. Maybe.
2 Haas cars now pitting. Jaffa Cake and EJ.
Yeah, it looks like most drivers are now going to be pitting.
Oh,
But
Mferk spun.
looks like most drivers are going to be pitting to set up for their final lap. Which Fishy has only done 1. I think he did go out, but I think he abandoned his lap. Which honestly, his lap is still fast enough as Henlon couldn't even get close to it. Thomas out is now. Oh, FNC Antonio has invalidated, so he's likely going to pit. It's going to pit. So there's only Mama Zelda that's going to be starting the lap soon. I'm going to go on board and Mama Zelda. I like on boards in qualifying. There's the setup. A lap which could be his final lap of qualifying maybe. I don't know if he's going to have time to go into the pits and come out again. But if he gets shift on, maybe he might be able to. Go full on board here. Mamazolo does make a mistake coming out of the exit of Sector 1, but Game lets him get away with it, which in time trials it doesn't. And he put a challenge up for possibly second in the grid. It looks like Fraser Fisher's time might be just unbeatable by some of these drivers. Marzella is improving by 5/10. At the moment, he's just out of second position. Gets the apex very nicely, hugs the wall, and down the final straight. Can he get himself on the front row? He does.
Ooh.
Oh, he almost gets Fishy's time there. The 128.3.
I think his teammate might have spun as well.
On his outlap. So everyone now is coming out on an outlap, so Mama Zelda will not have time to do another lap. Unless he is doing another lap right now, but I highly doubt it because he's going to run out of ERS really quick, and I don't think he's got it ERS on. Some yellow flags going up ahead. That's
Jaffa cake. That's spun. Sammy Lee in P10's on a flying lap and he invalidates. Oh, he's not on a flying lap anymore then. Aiden Jones now off the track until that some cars by.
EJ starting the lap. EJ might just be able to skip out on all of that traffic that's ahead. Likely though. There's a bit of a queue going on down at the back there. Hennon has just retired. Is that retiring the pits or did he crash out? Hennon has crashed out, but he is fine because he's P3. But there's a...
Could be in the middle of the track though.
I think Mfolk managed to get through it nicely. Mfolk is 3/10 up. Who was I just watching? EJ, he's not improving at all. There's another yellow. I think that's an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, it's almost held that Mum's not letting people by. Oh, then Frick spun and crashed. I caught it through that.
Ah, no.
Banked corner again, as I said. Tough corner. And oh, Aiden Jones as well. What's going on? As Sammy Lee's also crashed. The other Alpine driver.
Oh, no.
But he's intact. He's not retired, but his front wing's gone.
Yeah, but that is his qualifying over. It's Fraser Fishy out on that. Oh, there's a lot of chaos going on.
There's probably some contact.
I'm seeing a lot of drivers in the same sector.
The Alpine's still facing wrong.
I'm keeping an eye on Fraser Fishy because I believe he was just 3/10 up on his time. So
I think he's the only one actually on a lap left.
Yes.
Everyone else has kind of crashed.
I think he's going to absolutely blitz everyone in qualifying.
EJ Mack is half a tenth down on his personal best, but he's invalidated now. Whoever I spectate invalidates. Jeff Kick's somehow 4/10 up, but he has no front wing and he's crashing to the wall like Verstappen at the final corner.
Everyone is crashing.
The Alfa Romeo has no, the Williams hits him.
Fraser Fishy is approaching the final DRS straight, and oh no, he was just fine actually by the looks of it.
Yeah, the Williams just poofs.
But he's pitting anyway. Fraser Fishy,
yeah,
decided not to do for it. That is qualifying over unless EJ has invalidated his lap. So a bit of a chaotic end to qualifying there.
It was hectic qualifying I've ever seen.
Very hectic.
Crashes.
Wow. A bit of It's only 3 drivers who set a 128, and everyone else is just lacking behind a little bit, but should make for an entertaining race if they're all on a similar pace. But anyway, let's praise the fishy on pole then with a 128.1, who ended up backing out on his last lap there because he doesn't need to go faster. With Mama Zelda 2 tenths off him signing P2. Hendon is in P3, just Pera P4, FNCO Thomas P5, EJ P6, P7 is Aiden, Jaffa K P8, 9th is Enverk who did crash out but it doesn't matter. Samuel A also crashed down in 10th, and Hooper crashed out early as well in P11. So that's the starting order. Yeah. I want to say
Right.
I don't know who's going to win, but I think I know who's going to win. But
The safety car.
yeah,
How many safety cars will we see today?
hopefully none, so we can just get on with it. But
We only have 11 drivers, but
yeah, let's not stop people in the past from going for something they shouldn't do.
formation lap should be on. So
It looks like we're not going to get rain, so which is expected. Right, so formation lap then is on.
it is
Everyone is starting on the medium tire, which is,
boring.
I mean, yeah. If I was Hooper, I would have started on hards just because why not?
I would have started on softs. The makeup positions. There will be a safety car early on.
I guess, I don't know.
Maybe that's why I'm in Division 1. More efficient.
Gotta make some bold strategies sometimes.
Yes, you gotta take a risk.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Exactly.
But hey. Maybe if some of these had an engineer, they might have gone for something, but I don't know who's got an engineer. So.
No task today, so probably no one
Yeah.
engineer.
Hopefully we don't have a lap 1 bug where everyone's tyres are cold. But I believe every time someone disqualifies themselves, normally would have a cold tyres, but if you disqualify yourself while doing the grid order, and you don't get a purple or green and you get a red, you get to cold tyres.
Just don't mess up then.
So no pressure. Just don't go too fast and you're fine.
I haven't had any problems with the grid starts. I don't know how people struggle with this.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
I don't even look at the top of the screen where it shows how many meters you're like, oh, as we have Fishy and
Yeah.
Para disqualified. I was gonna say I don't look at the thing showing you how many meters you have, 0.3, 0.2. I just look at the bottom right of my screen and just look where the yellow line is.
Sometimes it comes up as purple, but you're not on the yellow line sometimes. So it's weird.
Yeah. I just look at the yellow line for reference.
Who's going to get disqualified then? Who's going to fail theirs?
You say we're gonna try and do a 360. I've seen people trying to do those. The park up. Gonna run on board with some people, see how they do it. See Aiden. He's parked up
Fishy gets
next to
his
him.
perfectly. Mama Zelda disqualifies himself,
Jaffa
so
Cake nailed it. That is
Emperor got a
literally
bad
perfect.
one.
Look at Jaffa Cake. That is perfection.
Right. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. I've got a bad camera angle, so I can't really see who's got away good from here. Fraser Fishy keeps the lead too. I'm just gonna take this off.
Oh, we have a spinner.
Oh,
this
and
is
there's an Alpine round, there's an Aston Martin round, now there's a Williams round, all chaos at the back.
And safety car. Is it a virtual?
Or is it? It says VSC, yes. So
Yeah.
that was a pretty hectic start. There was a Williams round, an Aston Martin round, there was an Alpine round, and Alpine is missing his front wing, as Sammy Lee.
Yeah, I got a good camera angle of I was looking at the back. FNCO Thomas spun around and he clashed head on with Sammy Lee, so they both lost the front wings.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the Aston Martin of Hendron.
Yeah. I think
And the Williams of
I think the Williams went into Hennon, and then later on he was spun around by Sammy because he was sideways, right?
Williams seems intact though, his front wing's still intact, so unless he has some sort of floor damage or rear wing damage.
Right, we're back racing now, that's it. Nice and quick. As there's a nice getaway from Fraser Fisher and Mama Zelda. I'm not sure what quite the gap is, it's not telling me for the Jaffa Cake.
Jaffa Cake's had some start actually, yeah, he's up into P3.
Yeah, he's had a good start from the Haas driver. My interval's not changing properly, so I don't actually know who's close to who.
Not sure what's going on there.
But Enfert gets Aiden Jones.
Nice move. Yeah, Jaffa Cake picking up 5 positions on the start.
Oh, my timing screen is all over the place. Jaffa
Yeah.
Cake is minus 1 minute 40 seconds down in P3. So
It's a Haas 3-4 so far.
pretty good start from the Haas drivers there. Mama Zelda making sure Fraser Fishy doesn't get too far out of his sides too early. You won't want to stick within the DRS,
Yeah,
but
the spinner,
there's
it's
a car
Hooper.
round.
Oh, jeez.
It's Hooper, the Ferrari driver, is round.
He's got 5 seconds for a severe collision, but I don't think it was his fault, as Emfrick spun as well. A few corners later.
Yeah.
I think Hooper can get that penalty removed, because he was spun and there was yellow flags. Parr should have slowed down, but he smacked into his rear tyre.
So the top two are actually kind of getting away from the
Hooper
grid quite.
Hooper spun again.
Just gone around the Ferrari driver, not having a good race. As he's just slapped into the wall again, losing more of his wing. If he's not careful, he's going to lose his tyre. Which for me, if I tap the wall, I lose the tyre. So
It hurts to be a Ferrari fan.
there's a pretty big gap between second and third already. I can't actually tell you what the real gap is. I don't know if you can see the actual gap. It says to me it's a 1 minute 30 gap. So
All I do know is Aiden has a really good run on EJ Mack, and he might make this move here now into turn 1.
DRS is now enabled. Mama Zelda is just out of the DRS range of Fraser Fishy. He'll be looking to get back into it. One.
Aiden's being patient for now, he's not going for any ridiculous moves, he's just sticking behind the 2 Haas cars.
4-car battle now.
Oh, his Jaffa Kick actually gets it all wrong.
Aaron and
Compromises teammate. Oh, and Aiden goes for a move and there's contact, that was never going to work, and that's his front wing done. Needs to get out of the way.
I just missed that. I'll just call him as it's spinning. I'm on the POV on board for some reason. Okay, now I'm off it.
So that leaves now a hand on behind the 2 Haas drivers.
Pretty messy start to the race in lap 3 so far for these drivers.
We've
Pretty
had
sure.
half the grid basically involved in an
Yes.
incident.
There's a
But it's another
set
one.
FNC of Tom's in the wall. He has to let everyone go because he's in an awkward part of the track, but does that.
Very narrow.
Yeah. But Fraser Fishy gets himself out of DRS range from Mama Zelda, and he's pulling away. as I've used Fraser Fishy's
Oh, Fishy goes on a move. Or pen on.
oh, but they're
They're
going
going
solo.
three
Oh,
wide.
3 wide. Oh my god.
The two Haas cows. They don't want to be making contact now with each other.
Maybe no team orders down at Haas at the moment as they're just going to battle each other.
This could get messy into turn one.
3
And it's
wide.
three wide again.
Endon's got the inside line, but he doesn't take it. And oh, did they bump tires? No, they didn't.
I don't think they did, and he's made the move. He has. He's ticked off one Hasker. Oh, he has Jeff kick in front of him.
Endon gets a 3 second time penalty. That's the first of probably many. There's a car.
Again.
And there is probably a VSC that is.
Aiden's come out of the pits just between the two Alpines and split them. Very tight at the back there from P6 to P9.
I'm trying to look for the boards to see what it is. I think it's a VSC. I don't see the safety car coming out.
Yeah, there's no safety car on the menu up, so.
Yeah, it's a VSC. So
VSC.
yeah, lap 4, and there's a lot of crashes already.
Yeah, literally half the grid.
It's the top 5 that hasn't crashed yet. As you can see, they're still on mediums, and then the other half of the grid is on hards and softs. And Hooper's DNF'd. Did he retire in the pit?
Yes. Okay.
Retired in the pit. So, a pretty bad day for Ferrari Division 2. Considering that points are on the line. There's only 11 drivers. But
I would not retire this soon. Maybe retire not
probably retired a bit too early because there could be a safety car later on.
full.
Or another crash. So
I don't know what you're thinking.
EJ is pitting. He has chose to pit. Not sure if he had damage. But that's it. That's green flags already. Mama Zelda did close that gap to Fraser Fishy. So he is going to get DRS.
I think EJ might have pit a bit too soon. I mean, as he came in, the VSC ended, so it wasn't really much of a free pit
Lost
stop.
quite a bit of time.
But he has free air now, so he can push. As Aiden Jones and Amford go side by side down the main straight. So P7, Aiden Jones has that inside line and he makes the move.
Gets it nicely done before the break point. But he is on soft, so he is going to have a lot better grip. So he should quickly dispatch just error. Maybe. No?
Well, I think he was trying to make a move on him earlier. No, he was trying to make a move on the Haas race.
Endon gets past Jaffa Cake. They did just go side by side, but they managed to do it nice and tidy. I think Jaffa Cake had to go wide.
So Hanon's in a podium position now.
With a 3 second penalty. Apparently the only driver. I'm quite surprised not other drivers yet have penalties yet, but I guess they're taking it a bit more easier. Because from P6 down, they're all right next to each other. EJ is just in a world of his own. Jaffa Cake and Hendon are having their own battle. P1 and P2 are having their own battle. Pretty split.
Aiden Jones about to make a move here on Pera into the final corner. But no, he slows down to take DRS for the next straight. Clever. Yeah, now he has a great run and it should be a very easy move. Probably the easiest move he'll make all day, as he also sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. 131.943.
Who else is close? That is the only closest battle there on Aiden Jones.
Yeah, Fraser Fishy continues to pull away from Mademoiselle. That gap's 1.9 seconds now.
Yeah. Fraser Fishy, by the looks of it, has the straight line speed set up, so he's just going to disappear.
The top 4 are yet to pit in this race. They should be making their pit stops fairly soon. around lap 10, I think.
As of right now, the closest battle is down on Aiden. Vespera does have DRS, so if he manages to keep close enough to Aiden Jones, his softs will eventually go off, and he can just start closing that gap a little bit more. But he needs to stay within DRS to do that, which he is now out. DRS.
I'd say keep an eye out on FNCO Tom, who is on soft tyres, and he's gaining on Sammy Lee, who's on hard tyres.
Someone's end plate just came flying off there.
I think that's Emfer, but I'm not sure. I'll get a look now.
It is, yeah. Damn. Hits the wall. Very unlucky for Emfer there. Does he have to pit straight away? I don't think so. Because we all know that damage is manageable on this game. But just ends really.
Yeah, he's going to the soft tyres, so he's just going to have to pit again. So.
I think they're all gonna be hoping on a safety car.
Yeah.
Vera gets a 3 seconds, the second driver to get a time penalty. Right?
And yeah, Sammy Lee's really slow through that sector 1. And Evan Seotom might just make a move into this corner, but he sits behind. He nearly loses it.
Oh, as FNCO Tom's just slides himself past him, yeah. I had a nice sky camera for that one. Sammy Lee's going to keep it right behind him, he's going to get the DRS.
Sammy Lee's going to have DRS now on the main straight though, so he might just re-overtake him.
Oh, and Sammy Lee's going into the wall, and is that his tyre off? Oh no, Jess Perez now out!
In the pits.
In the pits? What?
That's in the pits, yeah. Why is
why is he retired in the pits? But Sammy Lee is now going into... Why did he just retire in the pits? Points are points. But okay, we have 2 drivers out now. Sammy Lee is now going on to soft tyres because he just put it in the wall.
I'm confused by that decision. Hooper, if Hooper didn't retire, he would have had points right now.
He was the only Williams driver that's showing up, so points would have been needed for the Williams team, but I guess he just had enough. Which Williams only have 1 point so far. With Ferrari on 4 just ahead of them.
DJ Mack, 3-second time penalty.
Is that another? I think that's a... No, it's just Pera. Just Pera, I think.
Yeah.
Takes me back to the Tier 1 and Tier 2 days where I was commentating on the F2 and there was only like 8 drivers in the race. Gap. Like this. The closest car right now is heading on Zelda. Looks like he could be catching him as Fraser Fisher has pulled out a 12-second gap. I'm not sure if Mama Zelda's made a mistake along the line.
He must have, because Head-On's 1 second behind him, and that gap was like around 11 seconds.
Yeah. Because last time I checked, Mama Zelda was 2 seconds off Fraser, and now he's 12.
Head-On comes out of the pits, and Amfric finally makes his pit stop to get his front wing. Wait. Didn't he just pit to get his
He did, yeah. I think that both Alpine drivers are not having the best time on this track.
I think everyone's struggling on this track.
Yeah. I was speaking to Emferk earlier, and this is the first time he's actually done a league race on Jeddah, so...
Oh, wow.
He never raced on it on the last game.
I've done a few, actually.
I don't know how he's managed to pull that off, not racing on Jeddah yet, but...
I've done like 2 in this league. I've done a few in others. And Jeff kicked 3-second time penalty now. Oh no, 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
Who's that? Who?
Shaffa kick.
Oh.
Sped in the pit lane. M-Frick another 3 seconds.
The time penalties are now going to start creeping in.
Yeah, Sammy Lee and M-Frick are in the middle of no man's land. But on the plus side, they are both in the points, so they just need to finish.
Points at this rate, pointless points.
Yeah. It's a good amount of points as well, 6 points if they both finish, but they don't! Sammy Lee bins it.
Sammy Lee has crashed out. Is that a safety? Looks like it could be a safety car.
It is.
It is a safety car. As an Alpine has crashed out of the race, Sammy Lee.
I actually bring back bad luck. Everyone I spectate crashes out.
Oh god.
I was watching it, but he's fun.
Now only 8 drivers remain with a safety car, so now we're going to get some action.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what the tyre choices did top 4 pit or no? Let me have a...
They should be pitting.
Mama Zelda and Hemlon did not pit, and Fraser, so...
Top 3 are in.
Yeah. The Jaffa Cake actually pitted at the wrong time, because he pitted a lap earlier.
Oh, that's unlucky for M-Frick, who's actually been lapped.
He was lapped?
He has just come out behind Fraser Fishy.
We need, try and at Fraser Fishy to get him to go off the track.
Yeah.
Let M-Frick go.
Or if I was me, I'd just overtake him and take the, whatever, 5 second time penalty you get.
Yeah.
And then just serve in the pits.
I'll tell
You can probably do it on the straight here. Just not the safest doing in the corners. I think last season we had someone in Monaco trying to unlap themselves. Didn't go well. Or are you telling M-Frick to unlap himself?
Yeah.
Of course, Alpine. See. And he has actually, he's already ahead of, and he's overtaken the safety car as well.
Oh my god.
He's showing behind the safety car, you know you can overtake it.
I don't think he's been told the... I think if he's overtaken Fishy off the track, then he's got to wait for his time penalty, and then he can probably pass.
Alright.
I think, I don't know. Don't quote me. But he's just ahead of him. I don't think the safety car is going to let him go.
I mean, he can overtake it though.
I don't know. He was just going in a ghost mode. I'm not sure if it's going to disqualify him. It does.
It should be fine. I've seen others do it, so he's gone for it.
Oh yeah, he's going for it now.
Yeah, it's all good, I think.
Okay, so he should be good then. Okay, so he does get past the safety car, but he's got quite a while to. I think the safety. I think the safety car will wait though, because for some reason the game does that.
Yeah, it takes a while actually on this game, doesn't it, for the safety car?
A lot of people, if they're not at the back of the grid, I've seen a lot of people just hold off for even longer than they should do.
3 or 4 laps.
Yeah. So it will likely wait for.
Well, Mama Zelda's gonna have a second chance at trying to overtake Fraser Fishy.
Well, this is a good time for M-Frick to go for a possible fastest lap if he really wanted it.
Mama Zelda's spun!
Oh, Mama Zelda's round! Oh no!
Oh,
it's
the right
broken
end
up.
plate.
Yeah. Oh no, that's. But he's gonna lose some positions as well, isn't he? He's 7th. Teammate's gonna come out in front of him.
If he pits now, he can't go back on the mediums because they're extremely worn.
Yeah.
Stops aren't gonna make it to the end, so he'd have to make 2 pit stops now. One to get his wing replaced, and the second to go back onto the hard tires again.
Yeah, looks like crashing on this track without safety cars is just no good for everyone. If you start mediums, then you're going to go on hards, and if you crash on them, you're going to go on softs. And then both of your medium and soft hard tyres are now used. So what do you go on?
Tough.
You got to keep an eye on your tyre wear as well.
The tyre management is
yeah.
key on this.
Because you only get one set of hards and mediums, so it's tough calls all around. I'll have a look at what tyres they're all on. So everyone's on hards apart from EJ, who's on mediums. Mferk is now about half a lap behind. So he's getting there. So Mferk is basically racing at this point. Himself.
I think he'll be able to catch up in time.
Yeah, he will. Let's hope he does. Let's hope Mferk doesn't push too hard where he spins around.
Yeah.
I've done that before. I pushed too. Yeah, I've pushed too hard a bit before and I've spun. So.
It seems like an Alpine issue. That's good. Zelda is in the pits.
Well, the Alpine guys are not colliding in qualifying, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been meaning to ask you what happened there.
What happened there?
Yeah.
What happened there?
It's just I think you went past Sung and then Sung turned in on.
I can give you the full explanation. So the lap before I gave him slipstream. Very cool. So he tried to return the favor. He gave me slipstream down the main straight and the second straight, and he lets me by. I'm turning in to hit the apex, and he clips me because he looked away from his TV because his sister walked into his room, and he hit me.
Ah, there it is, the long-awaited answer.
Was it long-awaited?
I don't know. Well, for me it was. I was because when I watched it back on stream, I didn't realise they caught it on stream.
They have to, obviously. They don't catch anything, but they have to catch that.
Yeah. Mama Zelda is on softs though. Fresh softs. So yeah.
I won't trust him to give me slipstream ever again.
Was you in a party together? Oh, there's FMCO Tom's got it in the wall.
From one afternoon to the other.
No.
Bill must be crying right now. As Mferk, sure that's an illegal overtake.
Yeah. Oh god. Now Mferk is going to find himself in 7th place now.
Mferk's going to make up 2 free positions here if both Alfa Romeo's pit.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because safety car will be in this lap, won't it? Everyone's catch up.
Mferk is passing him and then
Let's go.
back. I think Mferk's being a bit too aggressive. Mferk, you need to calm down a little bit. The safety car is now in this lap, so
Mferk wants to close up to the gap.
So FMCO Tom is now completely screwed over because Mferk has just caught the grid. I think FMCO Tom is just going to go for it. No, he's not. Looked like he was just going to.
I think Mama Zelda is just going to stay out then at this point. He might as well, and he's just going to hope there's going to be another safety car for him to pin again.
Yeah, so all eyes on Fraser Fishy.
I think he's the only one yet to bid at this race, so no pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. So when does he go?
Oh, he's really...
He's not given a whole lot of space to warm his tyres. I think he's gone. He has. Fraser Fishy has gone. Did he catch Hang on now? A little bit, I guess. A small gap, but he's going to get the slipstream. He's going to pull that back as Tom does pit. Oh, I think that's the two Hasses going side by side through there. Is that not? Oh no.
That was close.
Nothing too hectic so far. Mama Zelda looking to close up very quickly on his cars because he has brand new softs on. Right on the rear of the Red Bull, Aiden Jones. The two Hasses are going at it. Oh, Mama Zelda actually taps the back of the Red Bull.
EJ Max going for a move on his teammate. Oh, they're going for it.
He gets the job done on the teammate. Mama Zelda's going to be wanting to almost pushing these cars through these next few turns with better grip.
It makes sense for EJ Max to overtake Philip. He is the one in the championship fight.
Yeah.
It's Aiden now is trying to make a move. There's not a lot of space there.
Side by side, oh, that's gonna be. They keep it nicely, but they're both going slow. And now here comes Mama Zelda. Taps the back. Oh,
no.
they collide, and that's an Alfa Romeo round.
Oh, he almost.
And, oh, and Enverk just escapes a collision there. Now Enverk finds himself into P6.
It's gone from bad to worse for Alfa Romeo. I think
Yeah.
was just too ambitious. He probably should have let off.
Have a look at that.
It was too tight. 3 cars going into that corner.
Aiden Jones does pick
also.
because his wing is completely gone.
That collision, Mama Zelda. So.
Yeah, so now Enverk finds himself into P5.
Mama Zelda stays out though, despite the spin. Did he not receive any damage from that?
I think he did. I think.
Apparently not.
His
wing looks fine.
No, he didn't. I guess he didn't. Maybe he got underbody damage or side pop damage because
it looked like he hit his rear wing. It might be rear wing damage.
There's no TAS, so we won't be able to know. That's the downside of not having TAS. I don't know who's got damage and where.
Meanwhile, Henlon's actually sticking with Fraserfish. He actually, the cap's going down. Looking at, and ERS wise, Henlon's got more as well. So Fraserfish could be under pressure here.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a 3-second time penalty, so he does have that.
But Henon is still closing the gap though.
Yeah.
Without using, well, he's used a little bit still.
He's still got more. It looks like he's got around 20% more, maybe. I think he hit 67, and Fishy is using it. So is Zenon though. Fishy with the fast slap though.
DRS is now enabled, so the two fishies are 1 and 2. There's speculations out there that both of these are the same person.
I always thought they were the same person.
So one person is currently using either 2 controllers or 2 wheels, or 1 wheel and 1 controller right now.
What are the chances of 2 people both fishy in the same division?
Yeah. And then 1 and 2. Aiden Jones is on the back of FMCO Tom with the top tyres.
And there he goes. Henon has activated his DRS and closes the gap down. Well, he gets a really good exit to that corner compared to Fraserfish.
Yeah. But is he going to play for the DRS for the next straight? Yes, he's not really that close enough, and if he goes for a bomb, no, he doesn't.
Oh, he gets really close now. Could see an overtake here for P1.
I think Fraser's using his ERS. They both have an equal amount now, so.
He's going for it though. Is he close enough? No, he's not.
He is not close enough. Gaffer Cake is closing on his teammate. Okay. Aiden Jones is a lot more close to the FNCO Tom. He's going to look for a move. Coming to the final exit, but he's backing off a little bit, yeah. He lifted off a little bit there so he can get the DRS. He does. Has that detection zone changed?
Not sure.
But Aiden Jones is going to get past him way before the braking zone, unless Mom don't ban it. No, he doesn't. EJ gets a time penalty. That's now 6 seconds for the Hash driver. Right. Hang on. Oh, there was a little bit of a snap there.
That's what happens when you go over that curb. It's uneven.
Yeah.
Could have bended it there, but he kept it going. And he's still within a second.
I think this is the first time I've seen Henon go
I think he's
past
tapped
10 laps.
the wall on the inside.
Yeah,
The pressure's creeping in.
yeah, 'cause he's just got outside of the 1 second, but he still did have DRS. So can he keep it in sector 1? There's a yellow flag. Is that Tom?
FNCO Tom, yep.
FNCO Tom is front wing
They're
is
just
completely gone again.
flung his front wing with his rear wing.
Alfa Romeo have had a terrible race here, but even though their races have been terrible, they're 6th and 8th. Good points. If I'm one of these drivers, I would just settle and just try not to make any mistakes. Keep my position.
Yeah, I think they're all pushing their cars over
Yeah.
the limit. It's 25 laps, so you don't have to be pushing every single lap.
I think EJ just hit the wall there from Jaffa's POV. I think he got very close. I'm not sure if he hit it.
No damage, no visual damage.
It looked like he tapped the wall from the distance.
His end plate's still intact, but not sure.
Right.
Yeah, some other type of damage.
It looked like he
Jeff
did,
Higg's
but
sticking with his teammate.
yeah, he's catching him now. A lot faster than he was previously.
This could get feisty here between them two. Because, well, EJ Max is on really one medium tires, so. But he is still defending from his teammate.
He is, yeah, 12 lap old.
Let's could see a fight between them two. If they're not careful, Emford's going to catch up to them.
So if there's a fight between these two and there's a possible collision, then Enferg is in for a possible from being dead last at one point. He is closing in. You can see his car in the distance.
Yeah, EJ Max is clearly slower than Jaffa.
Oh, and he lets him pass.
by.
Yeah. So EJ must have collected some sort of damage.
Is that team orders from Steve?
I mean, Jaffa Cake is the. Are they both the main drivers, or is EJ a reserve?
Both of them are the. EJ Mack is P2 in the championship.
Oh,
Only 3 points behind Mitchell.
and he's letting Jaffa Cake go. That is a pretty surprise. But I guess Jaffa Cake is the fastest car, and there's no point of holding him up just for Emperor to catch up, which he's caught 5/10 in the last lap. So
Maybe this is just to pull away from Emfric, and if the
But
gap's safe, maybe they'll switch positions again.
EJ has a 6-second time penalty, so he needs to play this smartly. And maybe if the Haas are in the same party, they're going to be using each other as a slingshot, maybe to get away from Emperor.
Jaffa Cake's got 5 seconds. So
Yeah. So Enfolk is closing in a lot more, so if in the next 5 laps, if they don't battle and he's still behind them, Enfolk can see himself on the podium if he's he gets a shift on.
If I was EJ, I would have stayed ahead.
Yeah.
So he goes off really wide now. See that?
Penalty up on screen. There's only 4 drivers that penalty. That are currently still in the race. Fraser Fishy has dropped Hendon, 2.3. So Hendon did his absolute best to try and stick with this issue, but
I think Fraser Fishy has led for every single lap of this race. This could be a very dominant race win if he doesn't win it.
I think because Jaffa Cake was the faster car, obviously EJ let him pass, and then what EJ's going to do, he's going to stick behind him and get the DRS and just going to pull away from Emferg, which he pulled away 8/10 now. Emferg was 2.2 behind. So maybe that was the strategy.
Seems to be working.
Yeah. So Emvert needs a miracle and hope that one of these Ash drivers spin round.
As it stands, he is within 3 seconds of EJ Mack, so that would promote him to P4.
Yeah.
And there's Aiden Jones and Mamazalda's pit, that's why. For a new set of softs. EJ Mack gets another penalty.
Oh, that is not good for him at all.
So we have a spinner.
That is a F1 Tom. His wing is gone again, and that is a see.
Well, it looks virtual.
So if Emperor can get himself a George Russell BSC start, he could get himself more closer to these cars.
It's Fraser Fishy laps F1 Tom. Or no, he can't overtake him. But he's right behind him.
So this VSC should hopefully be in real quick. I think I'll completely slow down there. And it's green. But did Emperor get the better start by the looks of it? Oh, and there's F1 Tom's retired in the pit lane. Why?
He's not gonna get points.
Why? You're gonna get. You've just missed out on points.
4 points, that would have been crucial.
Points are points at the end of the day. It's not the best points, but...
Still 4 points, you take them.
Okay.
As EJ Mack actually got really close to his teammate. I think he's gonna just try and overtake him now with that 9-second time penalty. He's just pull away.
Alfa Romeo are third, and they will have needed points after a terrible race from both of them, but Tom has just had enough. As Emferg is a 1.5 behind now.
He needs to get a few more tenths to get Jaffa Cake as well. As it stands, Haas could lose a podium.
Yeah.
It looked like a comfortable P3, P4, but right now he finished 4 and 5.
So if Emferg can find himself in the DRS range of because EJ is out of Jaffa Cake's range, so with EJ struggling,
he needs to deal with EJ as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Got 3 laps to do it.
Yeah, his tyres are 17 laps old though.
You can see the tyre wear on EJ, yeah.
The hards should be better though.
Should be better, yeah.
Than the mediums.
I mean, you can see the graining a lot more on EJ's tyres compared to Emperor's just goes there.
Meanwhile, Hennon's closed up to Fraser Fishy.
Oh yeah, he was 2 seconds behind, so he must have got a great restart of the VSC. A load of people were doing the George Russell.
Unless Fraser Fishy made some sort of mistake.
Emferg's about to be in DRS range. So I think the task for right now for EJ, if Emferg is now in DRS range, is to defend and back off Emferg as much as possible. Because Emferg is just out of the range of a Jaffa Cake for a podium with a 5-second penalty.
Fraser Fishy has a total of 0 warnings.
Can you quickly check the race direction and have a look at the warnings?
Yeah. Who do you want to check?
For Jaffa Cake.
1, 2. Wait, no, that's for speeding in pit lane. He only has 2.
2 warnings, so if he gets another one, that's a penalty.
Zelda with another penalty as he's pushing Aiden through that corner. He goes around the outside. This could end.
Oh, he's going to stick it! Oh, is he going to get it? Oh.
He's on, they're still going.
Oh, by the side! Who's going to? Is anyone going to back out? It's going to be Mama Zelda to back out. Yeah.
It's good defending.
Emferg is even closer on EJ. Oh, Hendon gets Fraser!
He's made a move!
I completely forgot about this one. But Hendon has a 3-second penalty. Emferg does get EJ. They come down to the start-finish line.
Why is it all kicking off on the last lap?
EJ has DRS. Will it be enough to get himself past Emferg? No, by the looks of it, no. But Hendon has taken the lead, but he has a 3-second time penalty, so Fraser is going to win no matter what, unless
he has 0 warnings. So.
Unless Hendon can get a warning removed. I don't know how many warnings he's got, but So Mferk now has to close the gap within 6 tenths.
But at the same time, I think Fraser Fishy's really struggling. He's already down by 8 tenths, and he did have that 2 second gap, and he's lost it in like a matter of one lap.
EJ's got another time then. So it's all down to Mferk. Mferk needs to close the gap by under 2 seconds to get Jaffa Cake for the final podium.
EJ's gonna want to fight Mferk to help
Yeah.
Jaffa Cake slow him down.
Yeah, it's all going to go down on the last lap. As Fraser Fisher is probably going to want to win on track more than behind.
Mferk's within.
Oh, he has, yeah. Closing the gap. Has Jaffa Cake making a mistake along the way? So, it comes down to the last lap, and it's the battle for P1, and it's a battle for third.
Oh, Henon gets another penalty.
Oh,
so
and
it's pretty much confirmed.
yeah. So it's going to be a P2 for Hennoms no matter what. As he's going to let Fraser Fishy pass. Yeah, he knows it. He's decided to pull out his other controller and just slow it down quickly. Just so he doesn't get in the way.
I don't know why. What if Fraser Fishy spins or something, or what if he was involved in an incident he doesn't know about and he gets 10 seconds of penalties?
Nah, I mean, probably not. I mean, he's been in the lead of the race the entire time. So
Maybe he's on some sort of violation. Okay, park for I don't know.
Mferk is within a tenth, so he needs to nail these last few turns.
Oh, it's 2
and the rest
seconds.
of
It is very close.
He's losing a lot of time, but I think he's got a straight line speed set up on.
It's
so
swinging towards Jaffa Cake's favor right now.
Oh, is he going to have more straight line speed to close it down?
Fraser Fishy's going to come across the line now to win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Yeah, good win from him with heading on in second place. But now it's the battle for third as Mferk has closed that gap. He does have the straight line speed over Jaffa Cake. He just needs to nail this and not do a Max Verstappen on this final turn.
So, yeah, Jaffa Cake takes a bit of a wider line to get a better exit, and I think it's worked. Oh,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Oh.
I think Mferk's going to get the final podium.
He's done it.
Mferk's done it. The LP driver has done it. That's P3 for Mferk and P4 for Jaffa Cake and P5 for EJ. So a good showing for both Haas cars actually. Quite surprising.
Oh, that actually jumped CJ.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the time penalties.
By 7 tenths.
Yeah. And then EJ
kicking himself right now. He has gained the lead in the Drivers' Championship, but he could have definitely done a lot more.
Now Aiden Jones has come across the line, finished out in 7th. So that was a lot of last lap like battles going on.
Quite interesting towards the end.
Yeah, driver of the day goes to Mferk on the in game, but it's not the official driver of the day.
Jaffa Cake must be kicking himself that he got that 5-second time penalty for speeding.
Yeah, maybe he can get that removed because I'm not sure if it's the same bug from last game. I hardly doubt. Yeah,
I was watching him. It was just speeding in the pit lane.
Okay. But yeah, Fraser Fishy. I think this is his first win in Formula V.
It is.
Yeah.
And he's our third different winner this season in Division 2.
Oh.
We've had Aiden round 1, Nitro round 2, and now Fraser Fishy. It would be nice if this could continue on an entire season like that.
That is the final race results then, with Fraser Fishy winning the race in P1. Ennons in P2, Mferk P3, Jaffa Cake P4, Mamazella P5, EJ P6, Aiden P7, FNCO Tom P8, and the rest at DNF, which is 9, 10, 11. Yeah. On to Baku next week, which is going to be a sprint race. Yeah.
First one.
First one in Formula V history as a sprint race.
No, actually.
At
Or
Baku.
second one.
Second.
Yeah, at Baku, yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be even more interesting because it's Baku. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. Yeah.
It's Division 1 tomorrow as well. Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Tune in tomorrow. I think it's going to be
A Ferrari 1-2.
I think Matty's commentating. No?
Commentating.
Yeah.
With Cameron.
Oh yeah. So we've got the legendary duo back for tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. All right. I'll call it there.